Turning now to the new report from the Department of Homeland Security on the mass shooting in Uvalde that took 21 lives. It reveals the nearly 200 U.S. Border Patrol agents who rushed to Robb Elementary had insufficient training to respond to the deadly classroom attack. Sydney Persing has been going through this report all afternoon. What are the major takeaways here, Sydney?
Well, Izzy, really the first big takeaway is that in its report, CBP claims none of its border agents, not one, violated a single rule, regulation, or law at Robb Elementary. Not one of the 188 men and women who responded from Border Patrol were even referred for any kind of disciplinary action. Remember, it was Border Patrol agents, along with state and local law enforcement, who breached that classroom and killed the shooter 77 minutes after he first entered. As you mentioned, this report does acknowledge that CBP's training on responding to an active shooter was inadequate, but it also says repeatedly agents had no understanding of their legal authority that day along state and local agencies. That, of course, only underscores what we've heard about Uvalde over and over and over again, that there was tremendous disorganization, chaos, and confusion about who was ever in charge. In fact, in this report, CBP interviewed its responding agents and asked them who they thought was in command. 41% of agents said they didn't know. 27% said they thought no one was in charge. This report also reveals additional details from that day, and I do want to warn you, they are very disturbing. In their interviews, Border Patrol agents recall seeing piles of deceased children, trying to recover their bodies, but slipping in blood. Just after this report was released, I spoke to Brett Cross. His son Uzziah was one of the students killed that day. Brett said he was disappointed but not surprised that not a single CBP agent was fired or disciplined.
Once again, it's very infuriating that we're like, oh, well, whoops, we may not have been up to snuff, but you know what? Next time we might be. No, that is just shirking responsibility. But what are you doing about May 24th? Absolutely nothing.
And CBP claims it is making changes, pursuing legislative action that would address its authority in responding to non-federal mass casualties, updating its active shooter training, and assessing its need for extra tools like breaching equipment.